Hello everyone. Today we are going to talk about auditory ascending pathway. But at first, to know about the auditory ascending pathway, we have to know about the brainstem. What are the components of the brainstem? Here at first we have the very upper part of the spinal cord. Then we have the medulla. The third part is bones, and the last part is the midbrain. But midbrain and medulla are the very most important components here in the brainstem that we gonna use in the auditory ascending pathway. Traveling to the other diagram, we will take a C-section here, cross-section in the midbrain and a cross-section in the medulla. This is an imaginary cross-section of the medulla and imaginary cross-section of the midbrain. Looking at this cell is called hair cell, and the hair cell is located in the corti body inside the cochlea of the inner ear. When the sound waves came to this cell, it began to vibrate or move. Then those vibrations are translated into what's called electrical current. The electrical current leaves the hair cell to the spiral ganglia. The spiral ganglia is formed from what's called bipolar nucleus. And it's called bipolar nucleus because it's formed from a nucleus and two branches of nerve extension. The first branch is called dendron and the second branch is called axon. The axon is leaving the ganglia as a branches of cochlear nerve to what's called dorsal cochlear nucleus and ventral cochlear nucleus. Here is the dorsal cochlear nucleus and here is the ventral cochlear nucleus. Exactly here in those two nuclei, the cochlear nerve fibers are divided into 4 types of nerve fibers. So what are the 4 types of nerve fibers that are differentiated in the cochlear nuclei? The first type of nerve fibers, that the nerve fibers leaving the nuclei to the very near trapezoid body. This body is called trapezoid body. And the nerve fibers that are leaving the dorsal and ventral cochlear nuclei to the very near trapezoid body, those are the first type of nerve fibers. The second type of nerve fibers are leaving from the nuclei to the trapezoid body of the other side, crossing or cutting the imaginary midline. The third type of nerve fibers that leaving the cochlear nuclei are moving directly to what's called caudal colliculi in the midbrain. So they are leaving medulla to the midbrain. Finally, the fourth and the final type of nerve fibers that are leaving the nuclei are leaving it directly to the caudal colliculi, but of the other side, cutting or crossing the midline. So we have 4 types of nerve fibers. 2 of them are leaving the nuclei from the medulla to the medulla again to what's called trapezoid body, and the other 2 types are leaving the medulla to the midbrain where is the caudal colliculi. Regarding to the first 2 types of nerve fibers that are still in the medulla, they will also migrate to the midbrain and Those nerve fibers that are leaving the medulla to the midbrain are called lateral lemniscus. So lateral lemniscus are formed from 4 types of nerve fibers that are branches of the cochlear nerve. The lateral lemniscus journey is continuing through the midbrain and till reach what's called medial geniculate nucleus. And from the midbrain to the brain, auditory cerebral cortex, which is the last station for the lateral lemniscus. This pathway called the ascending auditory pathway, which is carrying the sound waves or the vibrations to the brain as an electrical current. So let's repeat it briefly. The sound waves enter from the outer ear, middle ear, so to the inner ear, till reach the cochlea, and the cochlea contain what is called hair cell. When the vibration reaches to the hair cell, it vibrates, so the vibration is transformed into electrical current, which transmitted from the cell to the spiral ganglia, and from the spiral ganglia, leaving the cochlea as the branch of the cochlear nerve. So then the cochlear nerve reached to the medulla, to what's called dorsal and ventral cochlear nuclei. And here is differentiated into 4 types of fibers that we have talked about previously. And then all those fibers are traveling from the medulla to the midbrain as what's called lateral lemniscus. The lateral lemniscus in the midbrain reach 2 destinations. The first destination here is called caudal colliculi, and it travels to the medial geniculate nucleus here in the midbrain, leaving the midbrain to the brain where it reaches the auditory cerebral cortex here. And this pathway is called the ascending auditory pathway.